Hello everyone. It has been 8 months since the world had faced an unusual crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic. The crisis is challenging humanity not only with its urgent health issues, but also its psychological difficulties and local economical results. Though we can see clearly from statistics that the pandemic environmental recovery rate is going positive. We all have once again learned one fundamental lesson from the virus. We cannot beat the nature. In my speech, I will further examine the social and environmental results of pandemic period and will provide several pieces of advices for collective healing and transformation. In a research recently, a group of scientists asked randomly people walking by the street about what they do to maintain their personal health. Most popular responses were doing basic exercises, walking outside, not breaking the sleeping routine, and etc. But after the pandemic, most of our priorities have changed. Imagine the same question asked to you now. What would your response be? Washing your hands often, not shaking hands with each other, etc. When the world completely heals from COVID, we will see what our personal healthcare priorities will be. I predict that we will return to our pre-pandemic habits. Humans can adapt to changing environments very easily. Even we experience tons of mood swings during the day. Psychological point of view, however, I don't expect this much of a fast transition. During the quarantine, we have lost a lot of our freedom, which might include loss of freedom of movement, loss of job and income, and even loss of loved ones who became sick from the virus. All these might be very challenging for human psychology, but during the pandemic period, most people became resilient to this. Also, people had time to be more introverted in quarantine. These might help the society to recover faster. Many of us now have time to take care of ourselves, self-reflect, and interact with people we live in and love. We may notice, however, that the old habitual patterns of busy minds and busy behavior persists, even when we do not need to be as occupied and driven. When we come back to positive effects of COVID pandemic, could corona crisis eventually be good for environment? A recent study conducted in Italy shows in the lockdown the traffic nearly stopped. Nitrogen dioxide levels dramatically dropped. Another study suggests that Germany reached its climate goals. Many factories closed, many flights cancelled. Space photographs of China now shows that after the years, Beijing residents are enjoying the blue sky. All in all, nature and society is healing itself pretty fast. Let's hope these environmental recoveries open some people's eyes, made them more conscious, and raised overall awareness. Thank you.